Well, I have brought my computer here so I can tell you about the projects I've done this year, and I will leave a white space right here, so if I have a photo of the project I can show it to you. If there's no photo here, I forgot to take a picture. I'm certain because I have a Notion page where I get to write all the projects I've worked on in this year. And the first project I finished this year in January was a blanket I made for my boyfriend Jose, and it was quite a cool blanket. I've never done anything that big before. It was one of my first projects. I don't really got into making stuff in Crocheted until last year, like September of last year. I've gotten interested in that, and I watched a lot of videos before that, but didn't make actually things. So that was my first project, a whole blanket. Normally people tell you to do little dopamine seeking things so you can feel that you have ended the project and done something physically, but I just wanted to make a blanket. As an autistic person, sometimes I want to do repetitive things that I can just work on, like manually repetitive sensory regulating things, and I just find a repetitive stitch blanket is a good project for people like me. So maybe if you're not interested in doing small things that finish early, you can try a repetitive blanket, so you can learn also the stitch and memorize it in your hands. That has a name and I just know it in Spanish, so whatever. The second thing I did was, because I had some yarn from that project of the blanket for Jose, I did 2 matching pillowcases, and they were cute. I liked them, and it was cute, and it was like a matching set, and I quite really liked that. Then I did some keychains for a market and for my family, and they were little lemons, and they were cute. I liked them. That was my first try in amigurumi things, and I'm not quite good at amigurumi, but I quite enjoy it still, so something to do. I also did Animal Crossing inspired thing, but I just know myself it's an Animal Crossing theme thing because it just reminds me of Animal Crossing, nobody else. Then I got really interested in balaclavas and bonnets and things for your head that are like kind of quirky, weird and interesting shapes. And I did a first balaclava with horns in trans bright flag colors, and it was really cool. I get to sew that one, and it's in another home, and I feel a lot of love when something is in another home being taken care of, and somebody enjoys something I've done. It's like I made that with my hands, and now you like it, and oh, so cool. Then I made 2 granny squares balaclavas, like the ones that are made out of granny squares, and I actually did 3. I did one for Jose's mother. It was cool and in the blue color she likes. And then I made one that was blue but with kind of a yellow accent. Then I did one that was more purple. I pronounce very bad the color purple. I also made a balaclava that was like in a sparkling confetti colors. It was like a white background and with little points of different colors, and I like that a lot. I also got to make a matching makeup to take the photo, and I discovered I like a lot to take matching makeup to the balaclava photos, and I did that through all the year. Oh, I also did a bag that was like made of 3 big granny squares, and that was quite cool, but I didn't get to line it up because I didn't figure out the way to line it up, because it is made out of triangles in the end. So it's there waiting to be lined up, and maybe it's never lined up. So also, it's not crocheted, but I sew a blanket to fill in. I don't know how this is said in English, but I can put another photo or show here down what I mean. It was for Jose too, and it was a patchwork blanket, and he liked it a lot, but his cat Elvis liked it even more. So a win-win. I did 2 granny square bags that were made for a granny square, like a big one in one side and a big one in the other side, and then you make the strap and the down part of the bag all in one. One was for my mother for Mother's Day, and the other was for me, and I get to line them. I didn't forget to line them. I also started doing bandanas as soon as the weather warmed up, and I did a sparkling multicolor bandana, a green bandana, a gray bandana, black bandana, pink bandana, and I think a yellow one too. I have a lot of photos of those because I sell them in my Etsy shop. That my Etsy shop will be linked down in the description of the video, so if you want to check that out, you just can click the link and it will get you there. Internet is magic. Then Jose's mother saw the pillowcases I made for Jose, and it was, I think, in April. I have written down it was in April. I made her a all white pillowcase, and I used the lining in blue, in dark blue, and the contrast was really cool. I really was impressed by doing that, and it was like a silly thing to do, but it was really impressive. It showed off very well. And then in April, in some holidays, I made a very cool thing, and it was my first tapestry crochet project. It was a chicken from the video game Stardew Valley, that I think every autistic person has played Stardew Valley, because it's such a autistic or neurodivergent coded video game. I don't know, I love that chicken. I finished a collar with daisies for winter, but I couldn't wear that because it's warm right now, but it was so cute. I wish I get to wear that a lot in this winter, because I think collars are such a cool thing to add to your outfits, like they give a little funky thing. I also made my first raglan sweater, I guess it could be called a sweater, and it was multicolor with the left yarn I used for Jose's blanket and pillows. It was matching to that, and I did it all in a granny square stitch, and I love granny square stitches. I love them. They give me dopamine. They make me happy. I also remember I did a little silly thing too, that it was a cover up for a map, and I did it for Jose's mother too. I feel she likes quite a lot things I did this year and the things I do in crochet, and she's so supportive with that, and I appreciate it. She's really cool. I also give it I thought that is my boyfriend's I don't know how to do family trees, but it's a baby in the family, and I got to do him a little tiny small hat for winter, like a beanie, and he was so cute with it, although it's summer now and he didn't get to wear it yet. In June, I also get to finish a project that I started in October of the previous year, that was a gift for a friend that I couldn't figure out how to do it, and well, I finished it. It was a mesh top for up of other things in the outfit, like it's see-through, so you can't, I guess you could wear it, but it's not usual to wear it without anything down. And I gifted it to Angela, and in the end I could figure out how to do it, and I was so fucking proud. In June I finished a little bag that was like a baguette bag, and I quite like it. I made it in blue, like sky blue, and a contrast in pink, like fuchsia, and I think it was pretty. I got to add some charms to it, and I think that was pretty. I finished a top that was like a Lilith top that has a YouTube video tutorial, so I will link it down too, and it was so cute, but I didn't get to make the measurements right, so it's kind of wonky, but well, it's the first top in cotton I have made ever, so I guess you can do it right the first time. Though I wish I could be the best in everything I try for the first time. Have anxiety. I need to be good. I need to be perfect. You don't have to, but I do. I did some pillowcases for Jose's mother. Again, she's very supportive, so she asked me to make 3 pillowcases, like matching pillowcases, and they were so cute. And I got invited to a wedding, and I didn't really know what's supposed to be gifted at a wedding, so I made a little crochet plushie, I don't know how to say that, of the bride and the boy bride cat. I made them their cat. It's called Hades. He's such a cool cat. A friend asked me for a little leaf for their headphones, and I made him that, so he can be the cutest while video. And finally, I got a collab with Hobby Yarn about the Dog International Day, and I made my aunt's dog, Noah, a little sweater, and it was like a tiny little sweater, and I like it a lot. I got to write the pattern down so I could sell the pattern online, and I will also link in the description the pattern, such as I have the 2 versions in Spanish and in English, so if you want to purchase that, you're welcome. I would love if you buy something and you support my business, my small business, and my little crafty things. And I love to make things, and as I've said before, I love people having things I've done. It fills me with love. It's one of the reasons to still here in the planet making things from love. I hope you like this video. I'm sorry about the English not being really good, but I guess as I am starting to talk more and more to the camera and I do some more videos, I will get used to it, and maybe I can work on my pronunciation and all of that. And I'm really glad you've stayed until here in the video, and well, this is what I've made till final days of August in Crocheted. But I wish to make, and I'm seeing forward to make a video of the things I made the last half of the year, so maybe in 6 months, well, it's less, I can make you a cool video with the other things I get to make. See you! Bye!